off in the bathroom. I tend to wait for the bathroom for the blowouts to happen. I don't like
Taco John's today.
no carb diet, man. I can't have that. Just lots of cheese, still causing all them blowouts.
I thought cheese supposed to constipate you or something.
I don't know.
Makes carbs.
Cheese is okay in this diet. I don't know. I'll ask questions. Okay. I just bought I didn't buy any, but the Coconut Wife, Amanda bought some pepperonis tonight because pepperonis don't have carbs or sugars in them. And since you can't have pizza, eating straight pepperoni is the next best thing. Let me tell you.
Cook it or you eat it raw.
I just eat it right out of the bag.
I feel like I'd be really salty.
No, it's more spicy than salty because pepperoni raw has got that it's way spicier pre-cooked than when you put it through a pizza. I think it subdues the taste on a pizza after it's cooked.
So could you go on a cheesecake diet then, or the carbs there?
I could try a
cheesecake.
I could try a cheesecake diet, but I don't like cheesecakes. That's not really going to do me much good. I'll try it.
Pepperonis in that cheesecake.
Well, is that still? Wouldn't that just be a cheese pepperoni pizza then at that point? Because it's dough and cheese and.
Yeah, you can try it. You can talk to Papa John, see if he's willing to do this.
Whoa! Papa John ain't around no more. Ain't no more Papa Johns. We don't
too much pepperoni.
We don't utter that name around here anymore. Dropping the N-word and stuff. Just can't.
Yeah, I heard he did that while he was going
on a conference call.
Well, yeah, wasn't he going through some type of sensitivity training?
Yeah, because he just got in trouble recently.
Yeah, and he did it during that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how dumb you got to be to just continue to fuck yourself up, and you got a multi-million-dollar corporation. You're like, I like to say the N-word way more than I like money.
I don't even. Is he even? What's he even do with them with Papa John's now? Because he's not CEO. I know that.
I think he's out completely at this point. I think he's as far.
They're publicly traded. Yeah, they're probably publicly traded, right?
Yeah.
So he probably has a bunch of shares and stuff. So.
I'm sure they're going to try to buy him out or whatever. Change the name to Papa Peyton's and just get over it.
Oh man, yeah.
Might be the best course of action, to be honest with you, but I'm not really sure.
Papa Domino's.
Papa D's. Yeah. Papa D's nuts.
Derek said the secret word. That means the podcast has begun.
D's nuts. You got it. That's our code word to know that we started the show.
I have seen, this is a side story, but I've seen 2 mailboxes now that have been so dusty that somebody has written D's nuts on them.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else are you going to do with the mailbox? Put the mail in there?
I don't really know. I've found a $20 bill in one.
Nice.
Hopefully you didn't keep it.
Absolutely.
I didn't keep it. I did not keep it. There's a pair of sunglasses in one today.
How drunk do you get to just throw shit in a fucking mailbox? You're like, fuck it.
So sometimes I've heard people will leave presents for the garbage man. I don't know if they do it for the mailman, but I've heard people will leave presents and stuff like that around Christmas time. So maybe you'll see even weirder stuff around Christmas time.
I'd leave all the presents for the garbage man in the trash can, and he never gets them.
He's got to go through them first,
Is that what the little brown paper bag is outside my door every now and again that's a little on fire? Is that just a present for me?
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. You got to put it out to open it. Yeah.
Yeah, I stomped my way through one, and it didn't turn out very well.
I'd get a fire extinguisher. That way you don't ruin it.
It's a good call.
Make sure you don't wear your good boots.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear any sandals. I was in sandals, so it worked out pretty well.
Okay. I'm your host, Ralph. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Level Up Show podcast.
I've never heard of that.
Neither have I. I just made it up just now.
AnAwesomePodcast.com at TLUSP. Hello, Derek.
Hello. That is me. I am Derek. Hello, and welcome
Ryan.
Hello.
Welcome to Derek. Welcome to Ryan. You can find him on Twitter at Ryan.
He's just at Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds. Yep. The Ryan Reynolds. Yep. The Green Lantern / Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
At T John's Blowouts is what he's at. That's his Twitter handle.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Aftermath of Taco John's. Yeah, that's my Twitter feed.
Yeah, you've gotten rid of RateMyPoo.com. Now it's just Twitter filled with Taco John Blowout. Yeah. That works for me.
I've cleaned a
nice.
Taco John's bathroom more than once. So
I have not, thankfully.
yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
could have
man.
I could have had my own Twitter feed going then.
Ralph. I'm almost this good. This is how good I am. I'm almost this good.
That is like the roughest copy of any game ever.
That's okay. I got it for free from this really cool guy.
Stephen Baldwin.
No, Alec.
Okay,
I feel like Alec doesn't know what video games are.
No, I'm sure he has no idea.
he's above them.
Yeah.
In so many ways. And I got.
Yeah.
I feel almost. It's so. I feel so good. There's almost 6 of me in this 6-pack.
Is that a 6-pack of
Man.
beer or soda?
That's a 6-pack challenge, is what that was, player.
6-pack and a pound. Yep.
It might be. I feel so good. I could go for some racing right about now.
You are racist.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah,
Your
2 copies of that now.
Yeah, that's
yeah? Is that your SNES Classic right there?
Yeah,
Put a
this-
Raspberry Pi inside that thing.
Yeah, this is the SNES Classic. Actually, that's actually just an HDMI port right there. Just shove that on in.
That is the largest HDMI port I've ever seen. It's
This
also,
podcast,
yeah.
this podcast is now a visual medium only, in case you guys were
That's
unaware.
fine.
With me
Nobody's
being-
listening.
With me being around all of this physical media, I could just like do something like this. Like, oh, what's the unboxing for this week? Oh, it's Dead Island.
No,
Copy.
send it back. Send that back.
Game of the year.
Game of the Year edition, sealed copy.
What do you
Man,
think
it's pretty-
GameStop will give you for that if you turn that in?
At least
No-
a slap in the nuts. Is what they'll
Nothing
give me.
if it's
If it's sealed, yeah, I gotta open it.
Will they
It's
open it in
pretty
front
bad
of you
when-
if you give them that?
No, they get weird about it.
Yeah.
What do they think you stole it?
yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's
Yep.
weird.
Even though them opening discs and playing them and then rewrapping them isn't stealing. That's allowed.
No.
Yeah. It's pretty bad when you have a game unopened that has been remastered.
I mean, I've got a couple, really. If you really want to.
I feel like I have that. So
No, I guess I do too.
I don't know if you've heard of this hot banger right here.
yeah.
Falou, New Vega.
Oh, which reminds me, I just
Vega?
saw what Matthew
Here you
Perry
go.
looks like now. Looking pretty
Do
rough.
not sell before 10. What is that? 1610?
It's a
19.
typo. They
10,
made
19,
20.
10, yeah.
It's supposed to be 20 at the end.
Yeah,
not-
there
not
you go. Sealed copy.
Man, I'd hold on to that.
10. Yeah.
I have, and it's in pretty good condition for being
For
Being
being
sealed.
brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hope so. I still have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 on PS3 sealed, so I guess that's kind of it has been remastered really, but
I mean, it's been
on
re-released about
PS4.
13 times though, so it's
That's just the regular edition for Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, that's just a regular one.
That's going for about $14 brand new, unopened.
Damn,
That's pretty good, really.
sell out. Let's do it.
Yeah,
How about-
as soon as you open that though, it's like $6.
What's this gonna get me?
Uh,
Maximum Pain.
Is that sealed?
Hey,
No, that's open. I played and beat that game. It's a good game.
Okay, yeah, I liked it at
I
the
like
time.
that game. I don't know if it goes up now. I can't keep doing this, but I probably could. How about a game
That
I've
game
said I've
is-
never played? How about this
White
game? What's
Knight Chronicles? No.
It's down here somewhere. There's no light on though. I just reached for this.
you don't have a
All right,
GameSpot down there.
here you go. It's Red Greatest Hits
Greatest
Collection.
No.
Is it Devil May Cry 3?
Devil May Cry 3. I've never played this game, but it's opened. It was my cousin's.
That's been remastered twice also.
Perfect. I should. Well, how much?
Actually,
how much is that going to net me, Ryan?
Is it special edition greatest hits or is it just greatest
Yep.
hits?
Just greatest special edition greatest hits. Yep.
It's gonna get you $6. Everything's $6 so
Rich.
far.
I'm fucking like I'm Oprah rich down here.
So all of those you get $18.
I got Prototype 2 right here, in case you wanted to copy Prototype 2.
we gotta move on.
All right, fine.
That's the segment killer.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Always.
One more. Sealed copy.
I think
Company.
you have to pay Activision to continue to have a copy of Prototype 2.
Battlefield Bad Company 2. Sealed copy.
I don't even know.
I think those red boxes are so ugly.
Yeah,
They're not great.
you're not wrong. All right, that's what I got for you. Sorry. It's just you can't put me within arm's reach of dumb things because I'm gonna do dumb things
All I have is cats near me.
like this. I'm just gonna like grab this.
Like
just-
to play.
Is it safe to have your Gatorade that close to a cat?
This cat doesn't seem to care about bottles. It likes the caps, but it's a nice wee remote.
It's no longer the year of Luigi.
Yeah, that shit's over.
So hold on, Ralph. By the way, this will transition into something we're talking about. I can use this on my SNES Classic.
You should be able to.
It
I was
looks like
using
the same connector.
Yeah, I was using the Super Nintendo
That looks like an Oreo.
SNES mini controllers. Yeah, I got my controller extensions the other day, and oh man, are they long? That is so nice.
For your NES.
Yeah.
Were you playing at the end of the room?
I probably could. Far enough where I can't see the TV. That's how I like to do it. That Wii wheel.
Yeah, that's the best way to play. Best way to play Punch Out is when you're in the other room, far away.
That's my preferred way to play it when I can't see it.
Yeah, this Wii wheel sucks.
I remember I tried to trade it into Game Crazy one time, the Wii wheel, and they said they won't give me anything for it. And I said you can have it.
Did they take
so
it?
I left. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's like, I
bad.
don't fucking want this.
I mean, it's pretty bad. Like,
I
It's not- I don't know.
I never played Mario Kart with motion controls, so like I'm never gonna do that.
I don't know, man, I got nothing for you. I've got so many good Wii games down here, though. Like, this is why I kept my Wii because I wish I had all the time in the world because I should play some of these games. Super Paper Mario,
It's not bad.
Super Mario Galaxy. I've never played.
It's a great game.
Raving Rabbids TV, Animal Crossing
that
City
one.
Folk.
That's one of the greatest games of all time. You said.
It is. It's a great
I've never
fucking
played
game.
that one.
It's really good. It's the one that got me into the games. Well, I had a little microphone and everything.
We Speak, man.
We
that was-
Speak.
That may have been the only game that used that.
It was the
Oh,
only game I
oh.
played that used that, which is really creepy because it's just weird hearing Will's voice coming out of a speaker right at my TV, and I can talk to him through that fucking thing. It's weird.
Yeah,
I'm in your town, motherfucker, and I was like, oh
I
god.
never knew anyone who had that until now.
Hey, well,
Reggie probably had it.
his body had one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, my body's ready to move on to the
Talk-
news.
Talk about some news. Are you sure you're ready for the
Whatever you
news,
wanna
though?
No, I'm not
Yeah.
really.
I wouldn't be either. I don't have a ton for you this week, and I'm serious about that part. There's not been a crazy amount of like, holy shit, I need to know about that kind of news. Not to mention, apparently my shit is not going to load, so all I've got is headlines right now. Not to give you any kind of details because
We don't need them.
I mean, this is kind of helpful. I'll just give you the headlines, and I guess we won't talk about what actually the news is. There's a bunch of changes coming to all the support heroes in Overwatch, which matters to me because I've played some Overwatch, but I don't know what they are because nothing wants to load. What about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombie Mode trailer? It zombifies the Titanic.
That's too soon.
I wish I had more for you. All I got is the headlines. We could switch our news segment to me just saying the headlines and us extrapolating what we think it means.
That's fine. Yeah.
Just make up the news. I mean, every other news outlet apparently does it, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's real. The Titanic thing is real.
Yes, that is a real thing. Let me see if I can pull it up on here.
Why don't they zombify like the Holocaust then?
That might be a little too
Just
soon.
go all out.
That might be too soon.
Haven't they kind of already done that? Zombie Nazis?
But are the Jewish people?
All Jews, all the
I guess
If they're
time.
Nazis or not.
There might be some secret Jewish people within the Nazis.
Yeah, that's true.
If they used to find out that they were like 1/64th Jewish, and then it was like, oh man, send them to the camps. So you don't know.
Here's the trailer for the Call of Duty Blops 4 zombie stuff. It shows barely any gameplay, of course, and
Because
apparently
it's not done.
details a story, even though they're not doing a story mode. And it shows zombies on the Titanic. It shows time travel, Egyptian gods, zombie tigers, and this is a direct quote from the trailer. I looked into the abyss, and it gave me a gun.
I thought you were gonna say boner.
Oh man, that'd be good. Nope, that's
Duke Nukem.
there's apparently a shotgun and sword combo and magic weapons and all kinds of weird shit. So if you give a fuck about Call of Duty, which I don't, October 12th, all that zombies. And I don't mean that Cranberry song because that would be better.
October. I thought those games came out in November.
No, they
Yeah,
bumped
they
it up
moved
this
them
year.
Well, yeah, they're like, well, shit, we're already done. We don't have to make a campaign.
No, everyone knows that the last game of the year isn't Smash Brothers, even though it comes out in December. It's Red Dead. So everyone's moving
Also
before,
October.
but they're before Red Dead. Everyone moved their games up before Red Dead because they know that the wasteland that game will create. I'm fairly certain that people are real fucking nervous about putting a game out after that, other than Nintendo, because Nintendo ain't got time for shit.
Well, I mean, it's like different things
Well,
anyway.
Yeah.
When did they announce the release date for Call of Duty? Was it before or after Red Dead got delayed?
I think it was after, because they didn't release that until when that leak happened in April? Something like that.
No.
Well, it was
March,
supposed to
maybe?
come out around April. So they had to delay it before then.
I don't know. Must have been.
Let's
Follow
talk
us
about
up.
the leak for Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm talking about the leak for Call of Duty is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not sure when that happened.
I want to say that was March or April. I don't remember. But Fallout 76, the map apparently got picked up. West Virginia map, brand new multiplayer focus. It shows a different kind of, I don't know, setting, I guess. It shows the world, and it has like a little bit of it's really low res, so you can't really see a ton of it. But it's got different map markers and vault areas and where you can go, and I don't know. It's just kind of nice that it gives you kind of a detail-oriented map. That's coming to the special edition package for Fallout 76. So it shows the vault on there. It shows the Capitol in Charleston. It shows something called the Ash Heap, which is, I assume, a really fucking burnout, radiated area. Morgantown's in there. Harper's Ferry's in there. A big area called the Forest. I mean, it's a big fucking map. So, I don't know. It's kind of nice to put a big piece of content to go with a game that everyone's kind of not clamoring for, I guess, but everyone's pretty anticipating it. Pretty excited about it, I would say. Even though I would not be one of those people. But such is life. So if you want to check out the map, it's there.
Okay. This all reminds me, I thought I saw something with Red Dead 2. If you pre-order it before a certain date, you get an actual map. I don't know if it's
like a
right.
scroll?
Yeah. But I'm looking at GameStop's website. I don't, maybe it's like the special edition. Hell, I don't, it's probably a freaking digital map.
Let's see here. I'll pull up.
I may have made all this up too.
No, I'm just going to see if I can flip through this. There's a third package that consists of only real items. No, you're absolutely correct. So the special edition is
it's that.
It's the $80.
Okay, I see it now.
A $100 edition. But both of the versions come with the printed map of the game world. The Ultimate Edition just comes with a steel book. So if you want to throw in an extra $20, you get a legit map, which is kind of fucking cool.
I mean, if you're gonna play the DLC or whatever, then yeah.
I don't know why you
Might as
wouldn't.
well.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw it in there, I don't know when's that pre-order date by. Anybody
I
say?
thought it was July something, but I don't see it on here.
That collector's box is a little too rich for my money, but that thing's pretty fucking dope.
How much is that?
Maybe that is a $100 one. No, yeah, that's $100. That's $100. So it comes with the treasure map, comes with a puzzle, comes with 12 cigarette cards, a bandana, a collectible challenge coin, playing cards, pin set, a catalog, and then the big ass box with a key.
Okay. I mean, if that's on maybe a GameStop exclusive, that map, because say if it was on Best Buy, it gets Gamers Club, but
I don't know. It doesn't say. This doesn't say, so I'm gonna have to take a look.
I think there's the Ultimate Edition on Best Buy. I don't know why we're doing this live, but whatever.
I don't know. That's what the show is. We fucking do everything live. We are Bill O'Reilly.
It's true.
Do we want to be?
No. I didn't say we wanted to be.
No.
I just said we are.
It is what it is.
Yep. Fuck it.
Well,
Do it live. I might go in for that $80 collector's edition if I can get that map.
We have to have Sting play us out. So
It's true. I think that Ultimate Edition is only digital everywhere else. Because it's only digital on Best Buy's website, which doesn't make any sense. So you're not going to get a real map from Best Buy. So that may be a GameStop exclusive. Whatever. Okay.
I might look at that, though, because that seems kind of dope. Let's take a look here. And then here's the article I was talking about earlier. Changes coming for all the Overwatch's support characters. They're going to weaken Mercy and then buff the 4 of the other 5 heroes. Apparently, Mercy, who is the support character that I play primarily, is stupid overpowered right now, or OP as the kids say. So they're going to They're going to not nerf her is the other word I'm looking for. Not nerf her, but they're going to nerf her down. They're going to reduce her healing beam, her efficiency down by 17%. So it'll heal 50 hits per second instead of 60. And then they're going to just overall knock her down a few pegs. And you have Lucio's going to get a little bump in power. Moira's getting a bump in power. Brigitte's getting a bump in power. Anna's getting a bump in power. So if you're playing Mercy, you're probably pissed. But if you're not playing Mercy, you're not super worried about a whole lot. So, in other weird Overwatch news, they did a Pake Mercy skin. I think this is a few months back, maybe no. Yeah, breast cancer research. $12.7 million raised for this one fucking limited time Pake skin, which is dope that it's all going to charity.
Is charity like a member of Blizzard?
Charity is what I call my member. Can you give to charity today? What can charity do for you?
I mean, how's it going to spend $12 million?
Listen, nice. Surgery is expensive. Reduction surgery is a lot of money.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably not sanitary to be hitting the bottom of the toilet.
Yeah, that Dick Sploosh is really just not doing it for me anymore. I really gotta get that taken care of.
Is that a Saliva song? Dick Sploosh?
Yeah, it's the Lonely Island cover version of the Saliva song. Yeah.
It's not enough of those in the world.
So
Lonely Island covers of Saliva songs.
They're actually redoing the whole album.
Okay, that's a good album.
Yeah, it was a pretty good album. That first album was not too bad. And that's all the news I have for you. I don't really have a fuck ton of anything else. You talked last week about Nintendo doing 20 to 30 indie games a week, right?
Yeah.
A couple indie developers come out, and they're not super pumped about it. I want to say one is the Shovel Knight developers, and I can't recall the secondary one. But both of them were like, yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea. You're going to get a lot of games lost in the shuffle, and I don't know that you're really going to make much of a point in putting out 20 to 30 games that people aren't going to see. That's oversaturation.
I want to give you guys some homework. You should turn on your Switch today, later, if you think about it. Go to the eShop.
Okay.
Go to the recent releases and wonder what the fuck these 2 games are that are $5 each that are just an Asian lady.
I'm just pulling up the Switch store right now.
Why is this stuff on the eShop? And it just says it's like a
new release.
You just talk to her, yeah.
No, do you have to give her your bank account and your routing number?
Probably.
Number?
But there's like all this DLC for both of them. I thought about buying one for $5 to see what the hell it was, but like, how is this stuff getting on the store? Like, why are they wanting to put shit like this?
Let's see here, and it was put on when?
I think today.
Is Black Tiger on there yet?
Surprisingly, no. They're probably waiting for the remaster.
This Pure Electric Everyone Else thing?
Yep.
Oh, my God. Look at my eyes.
I know what it's called. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
So did you buy it or did you buy a demo?
She's got bad teeth. She's got bad teeth.
There's no demo. I don't know if it's a real game or if you're just looking at this girl and touching yourself for $5.
It's called a pseudo.
Was it rated mature?
Pseudo talk game.
I don't know. I don't know if they have
what the
ratings.
Fuck?
There's probably videos of it on YouTube.
Here we go. A little embarrassing in a conversation that pounding. Romance skill up. What is that sentence?
Yeah,
what is that sentence?
This is not a sentence.
All right, here we go. Ima Sakura, cosplayers, birthday November 9, blood type B type, hobby
Ooh,
illustrations, karaoke, costume. You like favorite cute?
How is this real?
This gotta be just a Japanese game that was poorly translated.
There's at least two, and I think there's like one that came out a few months ago also. But I think two of them came out today, or at least this week.
Oh man, it's gonna be a white day. Oh man.
That sentence doesn't make any sense.
Your favorite cute, man?
Wasn't there's some Japanese game that launched on the Switch that also had a shitty ass translation?
Oh yeah, that one where you're riding a bicycle in the sky.
Oh man,
Vroom vroom in the night sky or something. I was gonna buy that if it got dirt cheap, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah, I don't know, it's probably a small Japanese game, and they just couldn't afford to have anybody localize it.
Oh,
so
this is good.
just
All right, I'm
did what they could.
gonna read you the next one. This is Mo Yamauchi, free model, birthday May 3rd, hobbies games, cooking, nap, 3 size.
Napping's my favorite hobby. Are there napping conventions?
3 size B, 88 centimeters, W, 57 centimeters, H, 86 centimeters. Why do we need to know her bust, her width, and her height? Why is that a thing?
This has to be just to jerk off to. I don't.
Favorite animal, chinchilla.
That is very hot.
Please please her. Sometimes a little annoying. Kahiki is important for love affair.
So there are pictures of her, right?
There's one just on the cover.
Yeah. So why do you need to know the what the size of everything is? Why can't you just look at her?
I don't know, but there's DLC too, and the DLC was more expensive.
150 stories still 150 stories still images plus 8 movies.
So you're just buying this to
do they have a rating? Is it T for teen or is it?
Let's aim at perfection. You mean let's aim at the fucking floor? Is that what we're talking about? What are we doing here?
I don't know if digital games have to have a rating.
No, this is rated mature. I had to put in a birthday to read this.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Jesus Christ. Add-on content. DLC. Additional scenario complete set, $10. What the fuck is this shit?
I wish there was like where you could gift people stuff on, and I'd be gifting that to Derek.
Oh, hey girls, let's play this game together.
Let's start this Japanese lady and try not to get an erection. Yeah.
What? So you haven't played Yakuza 0 yet, but there are parts in Yakuza 0 where you can go to a video store and just watch videos of Japanese girls, and there's one of this girl sitting on like a balloon.
Very erotic.
Yep. All kinds of goofy stuff like that. So
what the fuck?
Man.
What is this? I don't
know. But like, why is Nintendo letting stuff like that?
Because they're doing what they do with the fucking Wii U, man. They're just putting bullshit on there already.
Don't you talk about Journey of a special average balloon like that?
Oh man!
I bought for like 49 cents on.
What was that? What was that dumpster
average balloon?
What was that dumpster fire game that you played that I actually thought was pretty cool?
Epic Dumpster Bear.
Epic Dumpster Bear. Yes, that is a good game.
That's on
Everything
PS4
else.
and Xbox now, I think.
And then you got Tembo the Badass Elephant, but that was on everything too. That was a weird.
Well, that's from the makers of Pokemon.
Great.
Somehow.
Yeah, weird.
I mean,
This was the elephant.
The elephant it had at least one ass, so I would say it was at least singularly badass.
Okay. I would never call an elephant's ass good.
Like it owned an ass, like it had a donkey, or
it was more that the donkey was riding the elephant.
So that's a $5 Switch game.
Is this mature?
No, it was NC-17. It was an actual.
What was the bust size of this elephant?
At least 35, 42, 49.
I can't even picture in my head what that would look like.
No idea. I just. What's Sir Mix-a-Lot saying that in his song? I can't think of what it is.
I know what they say in Brick House.
He likes big butts.
36, 24, 36.
That's what it is.
I don't know what he says, and maybe I'm back.
Yeah, see, like stuff like that means nothing to me. Like if you said that to a woman, probably would make sense, but it means nothing to me.
No, it would probably offend a woman if he said that.
That's true.
Maybe
in 2018 it would.
Those are 2018 measurements.
Yes.
2018 36.
2018 36. Yep. Right. There's 36 months in the calendar year 2018.
Yeah, if you're just trying to tell them your birthday, it turns out to be measurements. Yeah.
That's why when anybody ever asks me, "Hey, I have a question for you," and I just say 7, just 7. And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, what's your question?"
It's a good amount.
And then when they ask me what I'm talking about, I say John Elway. What are you talking about?
Oh no. Oh no. So that was all the news.
That's all the news I got. Lucky number 7. That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else that you can think of? There has not been a whole lot going on news-wise that I have caught, or at least things that the problem with news, I guess, for anybody that is or is not listening, I pull news that I think might be interesting to me or will generate a conversation. I don't pull everything because there's some shit that I just don't care about. So
you gotta be careful if you're pulling everything.
Well, sometimes you pull it right on the toilet.
That rhymes.
It's true.
Well, I guess we can move into another segment.
What we haven't been playing, because I haven't been playing Madden because it's not out yet.
What have you been playing?
Me?
I feel like we always start with you now, but
I feel like you always because I talk the most.
That's fine.
I played like 2 more matches of Overwatch, nothing crazy. I have not really played a whole lot on the upstairs consoles because let me tell you something. These 6-day weeks have been starting to catch up with me a little bit.
Well, we know you haven't been playing Dead Island.
Yeah, clearly. No Dead Island, no Fallout 3. I mean, the PS3 is... If you really wanted me to really get crazy with the amount of things I can bring to the table, I could just pull up this here glorious PS3 right here and show you. It's not hooked up. It's
got the Spider-Man font.
It does have a Spider-Man font, yep.
Oh, that's some news. There's going to be a Spider-Man PS4 Pro.
That's true. I did just see that before we went live. That thing looks fucking... Nice. I just want that controller. Oh, fuck. Here's some news. The motherfucking kids broke my goddamn God of War controller.
I think you told us that last time.
Okay. Well, you said you weren't sure.
No, I'm for sure now.
You're sure?
Yeah.
That's what you get for letting them play Fortnite.
They're all up for adoption now.
No, they're long gone. Long gone. Yeah, I now have to. I somewhat miss the micro USB because being a little bit thicker, I felt that stuck in there a little bit nicer. Where those tiny fucking micro USBs are so finicky, and if you don't do it the right way, you can break those fucking controllers, and that's what happened, like I said. So I have to angle it properly just to charge that fucking controller. Ugh. So pissed. So pissed. But that Spider-Man controller, red with the white thumbsticks, oh man, that gave me a super roner. That was rage bonering all over the place. That thing was sexy.
That's pretty hot.
That was real hot. I don't think they could do that.
Like black suit Spider-Man or Venom.
If it was just Carnage and Venom, like if it was half and half and it was just fucking that badass Super Nintendo game, I'd be real happy.
Carnage? Do you think Carnage is going to be in this game?
No, but I think Cassidy will be. I don't think they'll have Carnage in there, but I think they'll allude to Cassidy being in there.
Okay. Is that news?
No, that's just me. That's just me talking about
breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news.
Okay, I only know who Cassidy is. Who is that?
Cletus Cassidy. He's the guy who is Carnage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know his real name.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I feel like I remember that only because of the cartoon and the video game, but I don't really know why I remember that. It might have been the comic books. I guess I don't remember.
Is he the only Carnage?
I believe he is the only Carnage. Yeah. I guess maybe not in the modern era. There could be multiple, but let me see here. Yeah, alter ego, Cletus Cassidy. That's it.
Sounds like a redneck.
Well, probably is.
Yeah, most of his body was red.
Yeah, different timelines.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a redneck, yeah.
Different timelines, it's not that person, it's different people. But in the regular Spider-Man timeline, it is Cletus Cassidy.
And who is it in the Back to the Future timeline?
It is Doc Ock.
Dr. Spider-Man.
Doctor.
Dr. Cassidy.
Yep, Dr. Colin Cassidy, Big Cass. Him and Enzo just racking Spider-Man up.
Dr. Acula.
Calling him soft, spelling it SAWFT.
Oh man.
What have I been playing? I have played but I played a lot of my Super Nintendo Classic. I put some Super Mario Kart on, not the physical edition that I showed you at the beginning of the show, but I played some on the SNES Classic. I'm simultaneously okay at that game and abysmal at that game. I don't know if maybe I'm the only person, but whatever the Ghost House one that you can't really take super sharp turns on, because I was getting fucking ruined on that track.
Whatever the highest level is, that's so is it
150?
Star Cup? Is it Star Cup?
Star is the highest.
Yeah, I think that's like the whole thing is easy for me until you get there. And then when I was a kid, I was really good at that, but
I couldn't
not
do
anymore.
I couldn't do the second level. I got to the last level on the second cup and could not do it.
Yeah, I don't remember them well enough.
Is
there
tough.
2 ghost houses in that one?
Yes, there are. And I could not do the first one. It was the first one, I believe. That shit's tough, man. But I still love playing that game. Like, it's just, like I said, between this and the PlayStation 2, like, that's what I have the most nostalgia for when it comes to video game consoles. And the third, even though I didn't play a ton of games on it, would probably be the 64. But I really like those consoles. That says a lot about having Nintendo quality products around. But Super Mario Kart, still great, still awesome to have on there. After hearing that what you will talk about momentarily, I thought about modding my SNES Classic still, but I'm not completely sure that I'm ready to do that until I actually get through playing the games I want to play in case it bricks. So, but yeah, that's still a good time. I played some more Punch-Out. I'm still not great at that game. I freaked myself out with the save states in this because I've never used something that has save states. So I'm like, oh man, I got to wait to save the game or like get to a good stopping point where I can just hit the reset button, save it right there, and move on. Which I continue to not realize that I can do. So like earlier,
I think you can even rewind in the SNES Classic.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think yeah.
In every game?
Probably, I think so. I thought SNES Classic had the rewind thing, but the NES Classic didn't, or something like that.
I'll have to look because I don't know, but if it does, I'd be real pissed because I started up Final Fantasy VI earlier and died immediately against that first like somewhat bad guy that you can't attack his shell because he will send out a massive attack on you. I was just like spamming attacks and not paying attention, and fucking he wrecked me. And I had to go back and play the entire beginning again because I didn't save. And I was like, well, this is fucking stupid. So I redid that, and now I'm past. I'm in the cave. I just got the mood. Do you remember much about that game, Ryan?
I never finished it. I only played the intro. I think I played the intro of that game like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never gotten very far in it.
I just got to the point of picking up a second character named Locke, who is trying to save the girl that you're with that had the weird crown on. Tara, I believe her name was. And Moogles just showed up saying Kupo, which makes me feel warm and fuzzy, and they're going to fight some people with me. So there's that. It's old school Final Fantasy, man. It feels good. Plays well. Animation's really good. Music's good for the hour and a half I played of it. And then I have put close to 4 hours, maybe 5 hours into Zelda.
Okay.
Which is, again, a game I've never beaten. I had never played more than the intro in this game. And I beat the first, I about called it a castle. The first dungeon.
Dungeon, yep.
Is that what you call it? Okay.
Yep.
I beat the one with the Shasha Ralaba that was right there. And then he's like, hey, you got 2 more to go. And there's this place over here in the east of the lake that you can try to get to if you want to. There's something over there. And then there's a sword up in the top left-hand corner. And so I, again, not knowing Zelda, directly went for the bottom left in the little desert area and got all fucked up because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So I went back to the town and walked around a bunch and did that little challenge where you have to do the race through the weeds. and then came to a library, and there was a book, and I got a book, and then it gave me some kind of ability to read shit. And that was a problem that I had back there, because when I clicked on like the little tablet when I was there, it was a bunch of gibberish that I had no idea what it meant. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is.
Okay.
So I went back and jumped into that dungeon, and that's where I'm at right now. What is that dungeon boss? Oh, the dungeon boss, those stupid fucking little, it's basically the Mario guys that are super tall, but they jump through the ground. The little worms, the little dirt worm dudes.
I don't remember that.
Dirt worm.
I don't. No, I mean, I was just saying, like, they're long yellow balls, and they have like 6 or 7 little balls on
I know
that.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's what it looks like, the Mario character, but just obviously it digs through the ground and jumps up. But the hard part was, like, I had a bunch of arrows the first time around, so I was just fucking arrowing the shit out of them, trying to time it right, and died. I had one left. I had only one left, and I died because I've only got 6 hit points, I think, maybe 5, and I'm like, maybe I should have more. I don't know. And so I went back through, didn't have any arrows, and trying to hit them with your sword is way harder. So I died again, and it takes you all the way back to the fucking, and I didn't know about the rewind feature because that would have been helpful. But it takes you all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon.
It really does.
So save state.
Yeah,
the boss.
Yeah, I again, I'm not used to using it, so I was just like, I got to redo all this shit again. And it's nice because at least it remembers that you opened all those doors, so you can just blow through it. But in that dungeon, you have those laser dudes, so if they see you, they're going to shoot a laser at you and fuck you up. So you got to be careful. I also find it weird, because I'm dumb, I did not realize that Kuriko Village and Kuriko Village are the same village.
What?
Like,
same name?
Yeah, well, I assume it's technically the same place in their eyes. But yeah, the village in this game is the same village that you play in the fucking terrible Zelda game I have upstairs.
Which one?
Oh, man.
I've only got one upstairs, Kuriko Village, in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the 3DS one.
That's what I thought.
No.
Because it probably...
Yeah,
I mean,
it probably is there too. Yeah, I mean, that was a direct sequel, but I was just like, wait, so that Kuriko Village is somehow this same Kuriko Village? Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
whatever.
I think it's
so
weird
old
that
lady.
my dad...
No, there's no old lady yet. Sorry. Go ahead, Ralph.
My dad is playing through Link to the Past right now, also on his SNES Classic.
Give me his number, we'll talk.
He's beaten it before.
I've beaten it before, but I've not beaten Zelda.
Oh no. Oh no.
I've been impressed with myself with the fact that I have played as much Zelda as I have. To be like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like, obviously never playing that game out, and I don't like the Zelda that I have upstairs, even though I want to. The music in this game is fucking astoundingly good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Real good. Like, in the way it transitions from area to like different areas, and then you go into a house, and like, there's a lot of good things in that game. And so I am enjoying myself. I just get frustrated because I am somewhat incompetent in playing video games, so I get mad.
It happens.
But there's that. That is literally what the only things I've been playing.
Okay. I can talk about the NES Classic, I guess.
Tell me about the NES Classic.
That I modded and
successfully.
I didn't really do that.
Who did it?
I didn't really put 600 games on.
Oh, got it. Yeah, no, not at all.
No.
You put 599 on there.
Yeah.
He was
totally
missing a few. Remember?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I got this complete ROM set, and it's missing Mega Man 4 and Double Dragon 2, and like, it's just some random games, and I don't know. Not that I really want to play those, but
I don't know if they fixed all of them either. Like, you might play some and have them have some weird behavior. So
yeah, I mean, I played. Like, it put like some Japanese games on there, and I think some European ones also. And I've tried playing a couple of those. I didn't know what they were, and one of them like crashed the system.
Sweet Home, Super Nintendo or NES?
That's NES. I don't think that's on mine. I could put it on there though, probably. Some other game I tried playing, and it just like took me back to the main menu, and I didn't know what the hell it was, so it wasn't a big deal. But I saw one of them was like a rugby game. It's called like Aussie Footy, Like, what? This did not come out in America, so that's odd. But yeah, it's cool to like actually play some of these games that are so rare now. Like, I always wanted to play Bucky O'Hare, which was like a cartoon in the '90s because every '90s cartoon had an NES game. And
Is that a sweet ass Tiny Toons game on there?
Yeah, there's a Tiny Toons game on there. I was
Pretty
playing
sure
that too.
That's a pretty good game if I remember the right one.
Yeah, it's a Konami game. So it was Bucky O'Hare.
Play Little Samson.
Not yet, but it's on there. I always wanted to play this game called Zen Intergalactic Ninja, which is based on a comic. And I played it, and it's not very good, but it's rare as hell. So I don't know. It's nice to have all that stuff right there together.
That's kind of what I want. Good.
Well, no, like the folder situation's kind of weird.
Does it change the interface on the way it looks? Or does it still look the same?
No, it looks the same. You can set up the folders in different ways through this program thing I downloaded. I don't know. None of them, the ways are great from what I can tell. And like you can add your own box art and you can change the titles of the games, which is nice because like Beauty and the Beast is in Spanish. The title is, I don't know why. And so was The Lion King. So I like tried to change them. And some of the box art was wrong. Like Mega Man 5's box art was on Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 1. So
you could probably get the better Mega Man 2 box art too.
Yeah.
Apparently the US version looked terrible.
I know the first Mega Man had terrible box art in America.
Yeah,
it didn't even look like he was wearing like yellow and blue and he had like actual human features, it looked like. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do also. So
I've considered. I just want like
I was thinking Mega Man. First Mega Man, I think, is what I was thinking. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it looks fucking weird.
With the NES, like I don't have the reverie of wanting to play all those games. Like there are some good NES games, but the Super Nintendo is where my life is. Like I would love to mod that Super NES Classic, just so I have I have the Lion King. It's a good Super Nintendo game. I wouldn't mind being able to play it right there on my HD TV in my bed versus having to turn on the old tube TV right across the room. Like I can, and I have the ability to do it for posterity's sake. But that's kind of why I want to do it.
He's holding a gun in that Mega Man box.
Yeah, like it's very wrong. But yeah, I mean, like I don't know. It's just cool because like a bunch of them licensed games, like they won't ever re-release them. Like you'd have to just track down a cartridge, or like it'd be pretty rare if they did. Like I never played the Ren and Stimpy game on NES.
I feel like is that
Buckaroos?
Oh no, I was like something in time, but
that was on
the Super Nintendo one.
Is that the Super Nintendo
Yeah.
one? Okay. It's like I remember the time I played that, but I don't think I played the NES one.
And I tried out some Rocky and Bullwinkle game. Like I don't know.
Play,
it's just cool to have all that.
With Bugs Bunny in it.
Did you play Dick Tracy?
Dick Tracy's terrible.
I know.
I used to have that. I used to rent one of the Bugs Bunny games all the time when I was a kid. Birthday Blowout, I think.
Stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple different Bugs Bunny games on there.
I feel like I played not a Darkwing Duck game, but a Daffy Duck game. Maybe it was Darkwing Duck. I don't know.
I know Darkwing Duck's on there. It's part of that Disney Afternoon collection on PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, and for some reason they had the Japanese version of Ghostbusters 2, which is awesome because it's so much better than the American version. Man, I don't know how that happened. Why they're different games, like they're developed by different people.
Yeah, weren't both the Ghostbuster games for the US terrible?
Yeah, the first one barely makes any sense. Like you're just like moving the logo of Ghostbusters around town for a little while until you like go in a building or something.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Just like the movie.
That's what I got out of the movie.
Yeah,
it's real rough.
Venkman had some really good jokes as a logo. Yeah.
Yeah, you can play as Rick Moranis in this Japanese Ghostbusters 2. Not really sure why.
Right away, or because he
Did
didn't
you
see
try-
that until the end of the movie.
Did you play any Super Mario Bros. 2?
I've played it before, but no, not
yet.
Not with this thing. We played some Double Dare the other night, which is a
Alright.
bad game. It's very bad. And Hollywood Squares, also very bad. Yeah.
The first Contra you play, I bet you all. I assume you tried to play mostly shitty games just so you could see how shitty they were.
Well, so I mean, just like stuff I'd never played before. I was trying out for a little
I don't
bit.
mean like you're only going to play shitty games. You're going to play
But there
shitty
was-
games you've not played before.
You needed to find some little secrets.
Man, I could give you all kinds of stuff.
What's
for
this
that
little?
list on
What
this.
about this little Nemo game?
Little Nemo's great.
Is
I used
it?
to play that when I was a kid.
I'm
Used
just
to
going
borrow
through.
it
I'm just
from
going through
someone.
games right now.
I did play Contra Force, which is rare. I had never played that before.
Spy Hunter on the NES.
Were there any celebrities in the Hollywood Squares?
No, it was just the guy in the middle was named Daz. Like they were all just random people. It was very bad. It was so bad. Yeah, there's a lot of basketball games on the NES and golf games, I've learned.
See if I can find this archived.
Jordan versus Bird, that's a game.
Just play
It's
any
not a
Madden?
golf game. There's no Madden on NES, sadly.
Dang
It
it.
should be.
What about? Let's see. Did you play
Just Tecmo? Is that it?
Rocket Knight
Tecmo-
Adventures?
That's not on NES.
No.
There's Tecmo, John Elway's quarterback, play action football. There's just a game called NFL.
It's a good
It's probably
name.
really good. Yeah, there was also just a game called MLB, which I used to play when I was a kid.
Did you just throw in some golf just for the olden sakes?
I haven't tried any of that yet, but there are so many golf games. But yeah, it's a good time. I will continue to try that out.
Did you play one of the worst games of all time?
I played Orb 3D. I know that.
TMNT.
TMNT Tournament Fighters is on there, which is really rare for NES for some
That's
reason.
kind of awesome. Yeah, I need you to help me do that with my Super Nintendo. That way I know how to do it properly because I don't know how to do it.
There's YouTube videos. It's really easy. I think it's
Did
even
you
the same
play,
program.
Nintendo World Championship.
No, but it's on there.
Load Runner.
For some
with
reason.
Load Runner.
I don't know. I've never played Load Runner, but they've like re-released it or like redone it a few times over the years.
Power Blade. I'm just going through a bunch of stupid games.
There's Power Blade 1 and 2 on there. I never played any of them.
Demon Sword.
No,
Play some Ring King.
I used to have Ring King when I was a kid. It was
Battle
bad.
Toads and Double Dragon. Now we're talking. That's a good.
We
game.
were playing that earlier.
That's a
Yeah,
great game.
it's pretty good. It's a little bit easier than regular Battletoads.
Yeah. No. I remember it being okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of rare on NES also.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Well, hell yeah. I haven't played it on here, but
Tecmo Wrestling.
How's the gummy ship in that one?
Hopefully,
Oh,
gummier
man.
than ever.
oh man, it gummed me up.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I need to mod my classic. I think it's the. I mean, how many games are in the SNES Classic? You think mod?
You're supposed to be able to put the whole library on there. Oh,
I
no,
mean-
not the SNES Classic, the NES
The
Classic.
NES
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know how many Super Nintendo games there are. There's at least 500, but they're a little bit bigger than NES games, so that must be what they want. Well, I think the NES Classic actually has more memory on it. I was reading, which
Possible.
is bizarre. Maybe they put less on the Super Nintendo one though to try to counteract some of this stuff. But I don't know. You can still do it to it. So
Let's see. This just says adding games. I just want to know how many games are in the fucking
in the library.
in the
Or go to
library.
Wikipedia, it might tell.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, there could be more on Super Nintendo than regular
Play
Nintendo.
Get some Pit Fighter going on your SNES Classic.
Gosh.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad game.
I would do it just so I get King Griffey Jr. baseball going on there. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good game.
This is
Yeah,
good. This says 201 games.
There's more than that.
yeah.
Goof Troop?
Yeah, Goof Troop's supposed to be pretty
It's
good.
a Shinji Mikami joint.
Is it? Did you work on that?
I
721.
thought did.
He probably did. 721 are released in America.
Well, this says. Well, I think the problem is like I don't know that. I think the games are bigger, so they're not going to fit that many on there.
No, but I mean, if you take out all the sports games, besides maybe
Yeah.
a couple.
This says
the designer of Goof Troop.
Oh, okay.
spreadsheet. This says that the spreadsheet for all the games consists of 640. 500 of those are actually working, but the system itself can only hold 63 games.
That's it.
I guess.
It is pretty easy to put them on and off.
Yeah. Once
So
you
you
do
just
it, I'm
basically-
sure it is.
You're just like dragging them, to
Click
a
and
folder
dragging
in
it
a
over.
way. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. We should probably not talk about that necessarily on the air, but
We already have at length.
That's
That's
true.
fine.
I mean, you own copies of all those games. Those are your ROMs, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved that Nintendo World Championships cartridge that I own and stadium events.
That reproduction cart that you own.
all that money that you just never decided to collect for having that game.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted backups for all this stuff.
There's got like 20 some of those. I think they're all accounted for, aren't they? The gold ones, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're all accounted for or not. I don't know if the NES Punk has one.
They're all in the desert, buried.
What else did you play other than the that NES Classic?
I didn't play much of Mario plus Rabbids. I don't know why. I kind of forgot because I was too busy playing Onrush.
Which you love?
I like it a lot.
I knew you would. I'm really happy that you like it. I feel good about making sure that I knew you liked it.
I don't know. I kind of wish there was a mode where you just raced just for the heck of it. I guess
Yeah.
they could still technically put it in, but they probably won't. But I don't know. It's like it's kind of took me a little bit to understand some of the game modes because they don't really explain stuff very well, but it all makes sense now. Like
It's just kind of there and go, right? They're just like, here it is. Just go play.
yeah, like I mean, there's one mode where there's like these gates pop up, and you're supposed to drive through the gates, which gives your team more time, and whoever has the most time at the end of the round wins. And then one of them is like you want to get the most. Your team wants to have the most boost, and depending on your vehicle, you get boost in different ways. Like one of them would be like you just like get close to someone, or like a near miss, you get boost. If they're on like a motorcycle and you do a trick, you get boost. There's like different ways. So whoever has the most boost wins. And let's see. One of them is like it's kind of like King of the Hill, I guess, where like a zone, a big circle will open up, and you want to have it's only open for a little bit, and you want to have the most more people on your team in the circle, and then yeah, that's how you win that. Another one is like I don't know. It's called Switch. That's not on the Switch, but
Damn it.
no, but I got a story about that. Everybody starts out on a motorcycle, and if you get killed, you switch to like a slightly bigger vehicle, and you get 3 switches basically, and after that you just become like the big truck that can kill things pretty easily. So basically you have 3 lives, everyone on your team, and you just want to kill everyone else before it's over. But there's some trophy I got for playing the Switch mode called We're Drinking Karen. And I don't know.
What is that?
Is Karen the girl that was on the roof?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about in the Switch commercial?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, I looked that up and it's like a meme. It's like you're bringing your Switch on here and we're drinking, Karen.
Yeah.
Like that's an awesome name for a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting. I don't know why I bought it on
She milked
PS4.
some cows.
It's
She didn't want to ruin the party.
She hates conversation. Derek is gone. I thought about getting PS Plus to play it online, but I
To
don't
play
know.
on live.
On live, yeah. And I may have also pulled the weird thing of buying Monster Hunter World last night on PS4 also. Just in case I get.
Does Derek still have a copy?
I think Derek just rented Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I rented it from up at the family video and put it back real quick.
Is it a family game?
It is very family oriented.
Okay.
I want to go up there and see if they have a way out. I've been wanting to play a way out since I never bought it.
Well,
I know
most stores do have a way out.
So they have a way into the porn section.
That's all
You
I
already
need.
know about that, though.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way out while I'm in there. It's all shell necklace, but just giant strings of them.
Yeah, they want to know when somebody's walking in and out of there.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
But I've read people describe Onrush as like a racing version of Overwatch, which I don't really know anything about that, but that may tickle your fancy.
I was gonna say, are there characters?
Yeah, I mean, like each car has
like its own thing.
Yeah, like I mean, one.
Oh, go ahead.
Like one car is supposed to be like where it drops boost for other people. So like your turbo, like when you're using turbo, it drops turbo for your teammates. And then like you'll get like I think it must be called Onrush. Like when you build up a meter enough, and it does like a special. And like I think that one who drops boost, like it just shoots out boost to everyone on your team. And so it's like there's like a defensive car and like offensive cars. So yeah.
Can you be Gravedigger?
Well, you can get a skin for a car for a truck that looks kind of like one, I believe.
I forgot. I also played some Twisted Metal Black.
Oh man, I played Bigfoot on NES, and I don't mean the monster. I mean the monster truck.
Monster truck thing. I loved Twisted Metal when I was a kid, and
it does not hold up.
It does not hold up at all. I was like Twisted Metal Black. I think is a little different than what the original two were, and I'd never played it. I don't believe. It's hard. Like I loaded in the first level, I was like, oh, you got to kill 7 people. Well, what happens if everybody else kills themselves and I can't do it? Well, you fail. Oh,
yeah. Always thought Black was the hardest one.
I played 2 rounds by myself with no cheats, failed, and I was like, I don't give a fuck, and just cheated the shit out of it. Just turned on God mode and just specialed the fuck out of everybody. And I enjoyed my time. I had a really good time with it.
You get any trophies for that, or was it disabled?
I did get a trophy for something. I don't remember what it was, but I did end up getting a trophy for something. I want to say it might have been the end of the game. But yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to God mode this and have a good time. And I sure as shit had a good time. I played the Spectre, the girl.
Yep.
It was a girl Spectre that time.
Like the little car. That's probably a girl. I don't remember.
It was a girl who's like, oh, I'm in love. And Calypso's going to help me find love. And then like just gets him some fucked up dude at the end of the game. And the guy's like, I will never love you. And she's like, at the end of it, it's just like her beating this like robot dude in the face with a hammer.
Is it like FMV?
No, I wish it was.
I know they did that for
it's all static, yeah.
For like I think the very first Twisted Metal. I don't know about the second one, and then like that PS3 Twisted Metal that actually had FMV in it.
Yeah, this is all static images.
Okay,
I feel like it was anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and probably just God mode through most. I mean, it didn't take me but 20 minutes, I think, to beat the whole game on God mode.
Yeah.
So
it's not bad.
That held up really. Like that was the funnest part. But like I remember going around and having had that boss battle with Sweet Tooth in was it Washington D.C. at the Capitol, and like that's the stuff that I remember having a really good time with. I never played Black, so I don't know what that shit was.
Yeah, I feel like I've mostly played Black 4 players because I bought like the multi-tap thing and 4 controllers, like which was way too much money to be spent.
It's a lot of money.
Time.
That's a lot of money.
So I was in high school, and I think I blew like an entire paycheck on that.
On Twisted Metal.
On Twisted Metal, the multi-tap thing, and
the controllers.
Extra controllers, yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I've only played it a couple times.
Did you play any of Vigilante 8 though?
I put not multiplayer. I used to play the shit out of Vigilante 8.
Yeah.
That was a good game. It's probably not now, but
I never played it.
It was good. I mean, but so I guess back to Onrush, it feels kind of like Burnout, which is great. It controls well, feels nice. It's really satisfying whenever you jump off a ramp and land on someone and murder them. That's great.
I saw Jason A Striker post a video of him like taking a ramp and ramping into a motorcycle and taking the motorcycle out. I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really bad at taking people out, but it's a lot of fun when you do it. But yeah, that's Onrush. What about that Octopath Traveler, Ryan?
I think I'm almost halfway done with it, but I don't know what's supposed to happen when you finish everybody's story, because it's pretty much what the name of the game is what you're doing. It's 8 travelers, and they all have their own story, and you don't have to go get them all, but I don't know why you wouldn't, unless you just didn't want.
You only have a party of 4, right?
Yeah. You can, but they
So-
all still go around.
So do you finish like a story and then move to another one, or you do parts of? Can you move?
Yeah, they
stories.
each have 4 chapters, and they kind of show you like this is the recommended level for this person's chapter. So if you do them in order, there's definitely an order if you do them by level. But you could just ignore somebody's and go wander around and grind if you want, and then go finish somebody's story first completely. A lot of text, a lot of dialogue,
a lot of JRPG-ness.
Yeah, like I haven't actually been paying attention to most of the stories because they're long. So, dude, buy the game, try to play it, try to listen to those stories.
No, because here's what happened. I downloaded the demo, and I literally got 10 minutes into the demo, and I'm like, I'm going to sleep because I can't. I just can't pay. I don't have enough attention to pay to this at 10 o'clock at night, let alone 10 in the morning. I just can't.
I pay attention to the main character I pick story, but the other ones like so
you picked the hunter, right?
Yeah, so you go through their story, and then you go find the other people in it. You can have them join your party, and you can choose to watch their story or their intro or skip it. And I've skipped all of them except for one other one, so I don't even know what the other intros look like. But the music's really good. I actually don't really like the art style. Like, I know a lot of people are losing their minds over that, but I think it looks really weird.
I think that it's like a weird, not chibi necessarily, but it's got like that weird chibi-ness, like small pixelated animation on like really gorgeous backgrounds, right?
I don't think the backgrounds are gorgeous, but yeah, I guess most people probably do.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't like it. I think it looks weird. I think the 3D combined with that 2D just makes it look really odd. So I'd prefer it to be more like I Am Setsuna, or more like those original PSP remakes of Final Fantasy where it's like all 2D. But I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It just looks goofy. It's kind of jarring, especially when they add a bunch of like newish features that are like more modern to that, which I don't know. And like the water is not 2D. The water looks like regular water. So it's just weird what they choose to make pixel art and what they choose not to. But the combat's fine. It definitely feels like it was made by the people who did Bravely Default. So you have different jobs, and I've only found you have to basically go and find the other jobs, because you have your main job, which is like hunter, merchant, alchemist. Oh no, it's not alchemist. It's like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Apocryphy or something. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
And then
I know what
warrior.
you're trying to say.
Yeah, warrior, and then there's 8 starting jobs.
Apothecary, is that what it is?
Yeah, I have no idea how you pronounce that. And then you can go find those jobs and add those as secondary jobs. But I think there's also other jobs that are not one of those main 8 that you can find, but I haven't found any other weird jobs yet. I know there's a bunch of weird jobs like in Bravely Default that made it pretty interesting. So hopefully,
I've gotten a weird job every now and again.
Yeah, stranger job. Yeah,
Yeah.
Odd job.
yeah.
I haven't an odd job yet.
Even a dirty job. Yeah.
It might have been dirty.
But so the combat's pretty good. Some of the fights seem like they just kind of like sometimes you get into a fight and the characters that you have with you aren't necessarily the greatest for the scenario you're in. So you'll end up fighting an enemy that is not very strong, but doesn't take much damage. So it's not doing much damage to you, but you're also not doing much damage to it. But you're way overpowered, so you're just sitting there forever, back and forth until it's finally dead. And those fights usually suck. A lot of times, if I know I'm going to get into one of those fights, I just flee because it's not worth it.
How long to beat has this listed at? 60 hours.
Yeah, I'm at like 20-ish right now, and I'm about halfway. So, and I don't know what happens once you finish all the stories. Like, I don't know if there's like some bigger picture story. It's really not seeming like there is one, which is kind of unique. Most RPGs.
There's not like a big bad guy. It's just like everybody living their story, basically.
Yeah, you just go finish your character story. They all got their own thing that they're dealing with.
Kind of all right, though.
Yeah.
Octopath is like their names?
No.
All their names?
No, it just means 8 travelers.
I thought Octopath somewhere was like all of the characters' names listed together.
No, I think Octo just means 8. So you have 8 paths for each traveler. Like the Octomom, 8 children. Yeah.
Did you go download all the other alternate covers from the My Nintendo?
I mean, you could be right. Like, how many letters are there in Octopath?
It's definitely the characters' names.
Well, and they just did that to be cute.
It's really dumb. It's a really dumb thing because it makes sense. But yeah, like you have, I don't even know what this is all of them. Honnet.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Therion. Alphen.
Yep.
Ulberic. Tressa.
Yep.
Primrose.
Yep.
Cyrus. And Ophelia. There's your Octopath.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
I was pretty sure that was the thing. Like, I was like, that's real dumb.
I mean, the word makes sense for Octopath too, right. So I don't know why they did it, but yeah. I mean, most of the names don't like. I think I roll with Primrose.
I think I rolled Primrose in the.
I don't have Primrose. I have Tressa. I have Cyrus. I have however you pronounce that Hunter chick's name. Who's the other one that I got? Was it Ophelia or something? The girl that starts with an O.
Ophelia.
Yeah, I got her.
Ophelia Heine.
Those are my main 4. But you have to swap in whoever story you're playing. You have to swap them in. So it kind of sucks too, because like I'll go and play somebody who I haven't really played with for a while. I want to go play their story, so I have to swap in some really low level character too.
Yeah. Ophelia is the one that I started the demo with.
Yeah, she's the healer.
Yep.
So. She's dead. Like that's the other story that I watched, and oh god, that story was boring.
That with her and her sister and her adoptive dad and all that.
Yeah. That's when I was like, "Yep, I'm not watching any more of these."
that's what I started with, and I was like, "I can't do this. It's It's just I don't care."
Yeah, but no, I like the Hunter. Her story's pretty cool. She says a bunch of cool stuff. She speaks in a really weird way. So she had a really good voice too. Whoever the voice actress is for that character is pretty good.
Is that the one that does all the Shakespearean speaking?
I think it's even older English than that. Like It's a really weird form of English. Yeah. So it's really goofy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody speak like that.
Spanish is hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Old Spanish English. Yeah. It's rough.
Old Spanglish.
Yeah.
Only the most seasoned people know how to speak it. Just ask Adam Sandler.
Is that what they were speaking in Geely? Some old Spanglish.
Yeah, they were speaking Spanglish. All right.
It's turkey time. Gobble gobble.
Yeah, I mean, I like the game. I like the way I'm going to probably finish it. It's really weird because I watched some people do some reviews of it before, and it was really weird to hear them describe it because they would say that they don't know why they like it, but they like it. It's like that probably means you don't like it, but I don't know. Or you feel like you need to like it. I don't know. It's weird to hear people describe something like that. But yeah, I'd say that if you want to read the stories or sit through the stories, some of them are super long and there's not much going on because it's like old school RPGs where it's this little tiny figures walking around with text boxes, and a lot of what they're saying is just cliche Japanese RPG stuff. So I skip a lot of that. but the combat's pretty. The bosses that you fight are pretty cool too. So.
All right. So you didn't play anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay. Well, it's time to move on.
It might be time to move on. Other than what's that suckmydick.com joke? I can't remember.
Oh,
I'm trying to think the Geely thing.
Where
Yeah.
Ben Affleck steals some guy's laptop and
Yeah.
breaks it over his leg or his knees. Like, how about suckmydick.com?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I was like, it's go fuck yourself.com. I think it's suckyourdick.com. I don't remember what it was.
Gosh, that was so good.
That was the first. Was that the first crappy movie night we ever did, or was that the second one? Was Rubber the first one?
I don't know.
I can't remember. It was we did a couple of them.
We watched Rubber.
We did watch Rubber. We watched
that
Geely.
wasn't crappy.
Oh, that is awful.
Gosh,
we watched that. Good. We watched that Wrong Cops movie. I think with the one with Marilyn Manson in it. Did we watch that? With the one you own?
I know. I don't own. I own Wrong. I don't own Wrong.
Maybe we watched Wrong.
You sure it wasn't Wrong Turn?
Definitely wasn't Wrong Turn because it had cops in it.
Wrong Cops. Wrong Cops is really weird, but so is Wrong.
Wrong's real weird.
They're all good.
Real weird.
Bad. Whatever you want to think.
I would say bad. But bad in a fun way. I like a good, fun, terrible movie.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of fun and terrible, I think it's time to surmise some scores.
Woo!
Oh shit!
You didn't happen to get some bumpers this week, did you?
No, I thought about earlier today.
Hopefully,
we're doing the show.
Hopefully Ralph won all of these because he's got a lot of little secrets.
Bad games. Yeah.
We only have. I think we only have one. Yeah, we only got one because Madden doesn't have his scores yet.
That's good.
Is he gonna get what? Antonio Brown, he's 84, right?
Yeah,
he's gonna get an 84.
Antonio Brown. I don't know what I said. What was my score? What did I guess, Ralph?
You guess 86.
Okay, no, he's not gonna get an 84 then.
We did.
What number was John Madden?
51.
51.
I don't really know.
I don't think John Madden played.
He didn't.
I thought he did. Before John Madden was a football player.
No, I don't know. I thought he was the coach.
You know what Jerry was?
Jerry.
He was a race car driver.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
He was drafted round 21, picked 244 in the NFL draft.
Terrible joke. Sorry.
Did he actually play?
They don't really list him as actually playing, but he was drafted, played at Cal Poly, but for college.
Okay.
Let's see if he's got a playing career. He's drafted 21st round by the Eagles, but a knee injury in training camp and pretty much ended his career. So he was
Yeah, he bruised his knee. Back then, that was game over. Yeah.
Man,
it's like he didn't wash his hands, so he got an infection. Yep.
That is brutal. That is brutal.
Yeah, it's career-ending bruised knee injury. And, well, we did surmise the score for Adventure Time, Pirates of the Enchiridion. That's probably not how you say that, but I didn't look it up. Everybody picked this up this week?
I sure did. Yep, picked up, turned it in.
You'll put it in front of the GameStop guy and traded it in.
Yep.
Yeah,
I pulled out my dong and I said, "You can either take this or take that," and he took the game.
That sounds illegal.
He knew I was. He knew I was for real.
Does
Well,
Sean Madden not have any children?
probably not.
That doesn't even show that he's. I don't know.
I mean, he married a turducken, so
After ducking
What
named
is this?
Virginia Fields, yeah.
yep, that's a made-up name. If I ever
Oh yeah, no, they got 2 kids, Joseph and Michael.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, this Adventure Time game
Weird.
right now it has a 66. I think that's probably going to be about final. 66 is not very good,
Nope.
but let's see.
I
Coming in
kind
last place.
of want to win this. I'm letting you know right now.
Okay, coming in last place with a guess of 49 was Ryan.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. That's the one I was hoping to lose.
Coming in second with a guess of 50 was Ralph.
Oh yeah!
Nailing it with a guess of 74.
And the most excited anybody's ever been to win Surmise the Score with the worst game list on the line.
Yeah, it's weird. Super Mario Kart or Legend of Zelda.
It does start with Super, and it is a game I played last week. Do you remember what it is?
Super Monkey Ball.
Nope. That's an okay game.
That's one of the greatest games of all time.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Nope, I haven't played that yet. It's on the
Super
SNES
Street
console.
Fighter 4.
Nope, pretty close.
Super.
Super.
It's on the SNES Classic?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He was saying Street
Yeah.
Fighter, so I was saying
It's
Street Fighter.
classically bad, yeah.
This is the game I talked about last week, saying how annoyed I was because I thought the premise was okay, but the more I played with it, the more it was so fucking terrible, and I'm not really sure why it was a game. I would
know
consider
what you're
this a worst game of all time because it is fucking bad. Super
What's
Dungeon
the-
Bros.
What's the
I know
meta
what
score?
it is.
Super Dungeon Bros. Metascore. The Xbox One has the most reviews, but between the PS4 and Xbox, the PS4 has a 43.
Oh,
The
man.
Xbox has a 53.
Okay.
Which is pretty fucking bad.
That's not good.
Nope, devil, and it's not a good game. It is a bad game.
I feel like I played it because I think it was free 1 month.
Got
Yeah,
Super in the
Xbox Live.
title, though.
It is not so like I said. The start of the game, I'm like, I think I like this, and then the more I played it, I'm like, no, this is bad.
Okay, that's
Really
a good
bad.
choice.
It's really bad. It's really really
I'm glad-
bad game.
So do
I'm
you
glad
think
you
it
didn't go
actually
with-
has, like, in parentheses in front of it, not?
Not so.
Not
Not
Super
so,
Dungeon Bros.
I'm glad you didn't go with Puyo Puyo Tetris.
No, I can't put Tetris. I'm bad at that game, but it's not a bad game. It's well produced. It looks good. The music's fun.
It
It's
is
got a
fun,
dog
but-
doctor in
yeah.
there, so
It's fine. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. Yeah, nutrition. I'm just bad at it.
Well, that's the only
Like,
game we
did you,
surmised the
like-
score for. What were you saying?
dogs as our doctors and us as dog doctors. Yeah,
Yep. Right.
that's the way the world should be, right?
All dog doctors all the time.
Yeah. Could you imagine a dog trying to do surgery on you with no thumbs?
It'd be like, oh, I'm all thumbs. And you'd be all like, what?
He'd cut you open and see your bone and start just chewing away.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, this looks
Stop
good. Yeah.
Stop mid surgery to lick himself. Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
said "sir" and you said "stop mid, sir," my brain went right to circumcision, mid
I
circumcision.
feel like he didn't sew you up because you're just gonna end up with a bunch of dog hair inside you, and then he's gonna sew you up.
Dog circumcision sounds like the worst
Yeah.
kind of circumcision.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he would he's probably gonna neuter you too, just to get back at humans for all the years of neutering them.
Yeah.
That's how the human race becomes extinct. Dog
into
doctors.
I'm into this game, except this is real future. We'll see. We surmised all we could. Or,
All right.
well, that's all we did. But we have a couple we can surmise for.
Woo!
LASIK would be a nightmare too. Trying to hold the laser.
Absolutely. he'd see the laser and fucking.
What the hell? I don't know if I can come back from that.
Oh man, that was good. Oh fuck! All right, what are we surmising, Ralph? What do you got for me? What games you got?
I got Pool Panic.
Okay, isn't that an old game? I feel like that game was it's an arcade game, right?
Nope. This is a game where you play as a cue ball.
Oh, that's not the same game.
And you hit yourself
It looks
into
pretty
enemies.
cool.
Yeah, it just came out today, I think, on Switch.
Does it have a scorecard?
It didn't have any reviews yet.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So I wonder how that's actually gonna be.
Yeah, I know Adult Swim Games published it.
I was gonna say I just Googled it, and there's only one person following this Pool Panic that has 892 followers. That one follower is
you.
Chris Johnston. Chris Johnston, yeah. Adult Swim Games producer, Chris Johnston.
Of course.
AKA the Dog Doctor, yeah.
Yeah. Derek, since you won, we're letting you go first. But I mean me.
Pool Panic.
Pool Panic.
74.
Also, what happens if you see a turd floating in the pool?
Panic
74.
Pool.
74.
What if
Go
that
ahead,
turd
Ryan.
turns out to be a candy bar, though?
I would not eat it because I'm on a diet.
It's also got a bunch of chemicals on it now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's
You're
wrong
on a
with peeing in
diet.
that pool.
If you're on a diet and there's a candy bar floating in the pool, could you swim in that pool?
Yes.
So people let their babies go in the pool, right?
Yep.
Like dump in the pool?
Yeah. Pool.
No way that diaper's clean.
I don't.
Yeah. Are those diapers really good at holding all that shit in?
I don't ask those kind of hard questions
Literally.
because I'd rather not know.
Just assume everyone takes
I
a
mean,
dump in the pool. It's
You have probably put more babies in the pool than we have.
That's-
Is
So,
that a euphemism?
I mean, we may collectively have dropped a lot of kids off at the pool, but
You've literally dropped the kids off the pool?
that is a different kind of pool.
Oh man, I thought I had an episode title, and now I absolutely do. Collectively dropping the kids off at the pool. I can't even type. Oh man.
By pool, do you mean the billiards hall?
No, I mean the pool that Derek likes to go neck deep in.
Yeah, right. The only pool I go neck deep in. Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck.
We got Ryan.
I'm gonna say 71.
71. I'm going to say 78.
Yeah.
78.
There it is.
The other game I have for us comes out August 3rd, I think, is WarioWare Gold.
Is that you said there was a demo for that, right, Ralph?
I thought there was. Maybe it might only be on the Japanese.
Oh, I haven't looked.
eShop. I forgot to
months.
look.
You could log into the Japanese one, right?
I don't think so.
I know you can on Switch. I don't know if you can on. There's probably a way to do it on 3DS, but I'm not really sure. WarioWare Gold. Let's see. I went last, so I'll go first. I'm gonna go with an 81. Ryan, we got
WarioWare Gold. I don't even know what these get. 77.
okay. They usually get pretty respectable.
Game and Wario didn't.
That wasn't really a WarioWare game. If you're looking at like
If I'm WarioWare
on the
DIY
Wii.
did.
Yeah, and WarioWare on the Wii. Smooth move.
Is that on the D? DIY channel.
Right. Yeah.
Or-
Smooth Moves did.
Yeah.
What'd you get? Okay, so what'd you say? You said 80 what, Ralph?
81, and he said 77.
Okay. I'm gonna go 84.
84.
I think Switch games have been relatively pretty fucking good, so I'm gonna aim high here. Even Captain Toad got pretty good reviews.
This is 3DS though.
Would you trust Wario to do some DIY in your house?
If the DIY was kidnapping my children or possibly taking my Luigi Wii controller, yes.
He'd take a tennis racket. I know
He
that.
would take my tennis racket for sure.
I don't.
But I mean, even so, I think the 3DS will still get a good review based on what you said the console ones are getting, and I think they'll try pretty hard to make sure that this game has a strong connection here. And I at this point think that every 3DS exclusive they release will end up being on the Switch within 6 months.
Is he known to be a kidnapper?
Hopefully.
Is he like Bowser?
Yeah. I mean, he eats garlic and farts and kidnaps people. That's about all he does.
That's like 2 of the 3 things I do. I just
You
don't
kidnap
eat.
people and eat garlic?
I was just gonna say I just don't eat the other part.
Oh, you just don't eat farts?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like WarioWare Gold is kind of like a greatest hits of WarioWare games, I guess. So I don't know if that's gonna affect it.
You know what I'm really excited for, by the way? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Super Mario Party.
Why?
Just be optimistic, man. It's the only good game that's coming out this fall for the
We will
Switch.
have another game that has Keeper in it on our list of little secrets.
I don't think so, man. I think that game's going to be great.
I mean, if I had people who'd want to play it around me a lot, then maybe it'd be okay.
Online, maybe.
It's going to be good as the Animal Crossing variety.
Microphone.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have to pay for Nintendo Online at that point.
$20 a year.
I'm saying.
Jesus, you bought 264 games for less than that last week. Or maybe it was 3.
I don't know what your point is.
I have no point. I really have no point.
No, I think I paid more than that. Yeah.
$20 for that online. I don't give a fuck about that. I want that Mario Party.
Use it, though. That's the thing.
I mean, if I could play Mario Party online with you guys, that I'm in.
Well, I know someone that
I
can play with us.
know Ryan.
I am not. But I've played Mario Party once, and that was enough.
What
and
if
I think it was the N64 version?
What if we bought it for you?
I did play Escape Dead Island.
Would you then feel obligated if we bought Super Mario Party so we could all play together? Would you then play it with us?
You wouldn't want to risk that appearing on the little secrets list.
I mean, I'm all about it.
Could be vetoed. But
I mean, I could put in, because what would it cost us? It would be.
You're not gonna buy it. No, that's a new game. I could.
Yeah, 52 would be like.
Island was $6 if that, or something.
But between the two of us, it's like $25 a person. Like that's expensive.
That's still a little too much.
Yeah, I mean you're right, but you won't buy it yourself, so we have to do it for you.
You could get 5 Hot and Ready's for that.
I'm pretty sure Hot and Ready's went up to $6 around here.
Oh, oh man, inflation! It'll get you.
I think it went to $6. If inflation might be the right word. I think that's more irritation, is what you're talking about.
Is that what they're calling it? Is that how they're spending it?
Inflammation of the butthole.
Oh, man.
There's no carbs in Hot and Ready's, right?
If there was no carbs in Hot and Ready, I'd be getting 3 every day.
They fry all the carbs out of it.
I would love that.
Go to Little Caesars, order a Hot and Ready, tell them to hold the carbs. Just give you pepperonis.
It's just a box with a middle finger in it.
Made out of pepperonis.
Yeah.
The box just smells "fuck you" with pepperoni.
Ask her if there's a discount if you order it with no carbs. Maybe they'll drop it back down to 5.
The discount is no pizza. They don't give you a pizza.
I mean, sometimes people go to McDonald's and order a hamburger with no meat. So
I mean, when I've gone to McDonald's lately, I peel off the bun. I mean, that's kind of the same.
Why don't you hold the bun and the meat?
Yeah,
I hold my meat while I eat the buns. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh man, you're a bottom feeder. That's what you're saying.
Oh man,
Did you hear that Stephen A. Smith thing where he was on Snoop Dogg's? I don't even know what the hell show it was of Snoop Dogg's, and he was asking him all these questions, and Snoop Dogg said, "Ass or titties," and Stephen A. Smith said, "Ass. I'm a bottom feeder."
No, I did not hear that.
Oh man, he had to apologize for it.
That's pretty fucking great. That's pretty great. Stephen A. Smith, always a class act.
Was he representing ESPN there?
He apologized on his radio show, but I don't know what Snoop Dogg's show was. It's probably just online, a YouTube show. Who knows? That's all the surmisals I have. Surmisings.
I think that's it for the show then, Ralph.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Tell them again where they can find us. The 12 people that are listening.
12.
I inflated it by 200
by 12.
200 negative 188 people are listening.
I mean,
you can find
take anything times 0, it's 0. So
That's true. Yeah.
You can find us right here where we are.
Yep.
Where you're not.
Ever.
What an awesome podcast.com.
Yep. Whatanawesamepodcast.com. That's right. SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.com
/ the Level Up Show podcast, probably.
/ XXX.
Yep. The number of the beast.
Something.
YouTube.com / probably the Level Up Show podcast. I don't really know. It's just punch it in. Just punch in the Level Up Show podcast. Facebook.com
/ Google.
Zuckerberg.
You can send us emails at the Level Up Show podcast at gmail.com. You cannot subscribe to our Patreon because we don't have one. Because we're all too rich.
It's true. I don't know how to get my PS4 to archive YouTube or my streams on YouTube anymore because the last couple I've done has not done it.
I gotta uninstall or unlog into my YouTube and try to figure that out because I don't know.
I did a stream of Onrush the other day, hoping it would save, and I don't know. It must be something I need to click, some box I need to click, and I don't know what it is.
You gotta play as Gravedigger.
I want to show you that. I want to show you Mr. Shifty, but I
watched that on
the fake YouTube that we don't have. It's saved on the wrong one.
Well, it's saved on the PS4 when you click what's new,
right,
or whatever. It had it on there, so I watched some of it. But yeah.
Well, at least you get to see it. It looks like Hotline Miami, but weird, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of shifting.
And you got to be quick too.
When does that Bloodstain game come out?
Oh, they haven't said yet.
No, I'm assuming this fall
there's gonna
or
be a
never.
boss called Dr. Acula in that game.
I hope. I want nothing less than Dr. Acula.
Hopefully, it's like Dr. Alucard.
Yeah.
Or Al Uckard.
Al Lucard. Be like, oh, are you Jean-Luc Picard's son? Yes, I am. Make it so.
They got the Star Trek license just for that joke.
Just for the one joke, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Disney's giving that up for free these days.
Their entire budget. Star Trek? Yeah. They don't own Star Trek.
Oh, I think it's Star Wars. I don't even know who owns Star Trek.
Oh, man. Paramount.
Paragon.
No, that's dead, too.
Are they still pumping out Star Trek movies?
What?
Are they still making Star Trek movies?
They made those 3. I don't know if they're going to make a 4th, but they did make 3 of them.
So wasn't there a time where J.J. Abrams was making both Star Trek and Star Wars movies?
He finished Star Trek and then went to make Star Wars, so yes.
Yeah.
I watched, speaking of that, we're wrapping up the show here. Did you guys watch that fan film, the Uncharted fan film yet?
No. No.
It's okay.
I heard whoever created it.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever created it is getting like offers to make a series or something.
Yeah. I always thought Nathan Fillion would be kind of the right guy. He's got that snarkiness. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's only like 15 minutes long. It's a good watch. That's I knew almost 3 million views. That's not that long.
How many people does he kill?
That's so short.
What were you gonna say, Ralph?
How many people does he kill in the episode?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
It's pretty proper, really.
Yeah, I was
hiding
gonna
in
watch
the
that and I forgot.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out. It's worth it.
Okay.
Okay. What if I don't like Nathan Fillion?
That sucks.
Is Nolan North make a cameo?
No, I don't think. I don't think so.
Troy Baker.
I also don't think so. 2.4 million views. The
Is
Uncharted.
Drake.
No Sam Drake, just Nathan.
What are there any characters? Elena?
What John?
Yeah,
what John
Elena
Drake?
and the
Sully?
old guy and Sully
Yeah,
are in it.
Sully.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sully
Who
has
plays
really
those
strong.
guys?
Not people I know.
That's kind of
Denzel
interesting.
Washington.
Yeah,
No, I'd
that's
be
a
down
good
for
Sully. Yeah, Morgan Freeman was Elena.
He's probably cheap now. I don't know. Maybe not.
But yeah, go check that out too. That's your homework for the
Okay.
week.
Okay.
Is
What if I
there-
turn it in late?
Book
okay.
report.
Yep. I'd like at least 2 words on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
Dr.
You-
Acula.
is that good?
Yeah. It was okay. Oh, that's 3 words. Shit.
Man, that's overachieving.
I know. That's what I do though.
Bonus.
Twas
Bonus
okay.
pretzel.
That probably
Yeah,
counts as 3.
Yep, 'twas. Yep, speaking Old English.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of old English, we are old in English.
Yep, we are. And that means
Level up.
Like OLDE old or
it's
Oh,
we're
OLED.
yeah, we are the malt liquor.
okay.
Except we only lick her.
Like a Colt 45.
your facial reaction just sealed that.
Oh, okay, bye.
Level up.